Ooh. There we go. There we go. Nice. I am starting to feel it, I think. Ooh. Other than doing that. It was kind of rough. That was my fault. Ooh. A little rough. Got her down. Go around. Go around. Peoria Tower, 3542 Foxtrot going around. Nice. Keep us straight here. Ooh. Bounced. That was my bad. Hold it right there. Nice. Nice. Ooh, that was a big drop. There we go. I think I pulled power out too fast. Again. There it is. Nice. I did not do enough left aileron, but I think I got us on the ground. Yeah. I did a little bit too much rudder. Not enough. Oh, that was a hard one. Perfect. All right. And that was loud. Check, 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 check. There we go. Okay, turn that up just a little bit. Lights as required, so we want our taxi light, and we want our nav, and we want our strobe. Pitot heat is off. Mixture is required, mixture is still good. Go ahead and pull up our flaps. Cool, 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 cool. This is not open yet, we'll figure that out later. Okay, do we need heat? Avionics on, we'll get our ATIS when we contact clearance. Or sorry, we're good old squawk when we contact clearance, what we should do. Our ATIS, before we do ATIS, I'm going to check the altimeter, or no, we can't do the altimeter yet until we get ATIS. Okay, everything's ATIS, so let's do ATIS. Do we get a... First, let's do this here. Yes. Where is our... Do not have the nice little... This might be the plane that doesn't have it. Okay. That's okay, we got it all right here if we need it. Here we do. Okay. We are looking at dates in the future. June 12th is in the future, so everything should be up to date. And we should see... Now this is important because we're not looking at this one. We're actually going to look at this one. Ah. So this HSI does not need to be adjusted. And it's also... I'm going to hold it back so I can see it as well. And I think the camera should be able to see it a little bit easier. But half left, half up, it's at 150. See how, like, remember when I told you, I think it was a couple flights ago? Yeah, 150. So 150 is here. There's no flags, we would see it. Double checking, half left, out of view, half up, and out of view is the flag. 2 indication, that's going to be this little triangle right here. It's pointed to it. And then we have the OBS, which is going to be simply, it's pointed there. And the direct track, we've already put it there. So it checks out. So we'll hit continue. Map. And then we go down to this one, because this one has 2 GPSs. So dates are in the future.
Yeah, it was 4808, Peoria Tower, turn left direct, B forward, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Half up. Now this one here should be on this. Should be on this one, which if I remember correctly, there's a button. Is it just pop this out or no? No. Is it like this? There we go. So now we're on GPS 2. Ah, okay, you changed it on here. Yep, half left, half up. Okay, and pointing towards 150. Well, I don't know, RMI is something, what is RMI? I don't remember. But it's not important, it's working. Okay. That's for IFR. And it turns out that I have forgotten something from IFR, which is not good. So I need to go study that before I fly IFR again. Okay, we're good. Hit OK. Or is it? Or sorry, hit enter. It's a hard button press. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Okie dokie, again, this is Got comms too, so we don't put comms in this one, we put comms in this one.
That's right.
Okay. And this is their comm 2, comm 1. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
So we're going to be right here, 125 point, what is it, 8 for tower?
Peoria Tower 124.0.
Oh, sorry, I meant approach.
Approach is St. Louis Approach 125.8.
Okay. So we have 124 in there. We have approach in our standby. We'll come down to here. And we'll have, what is it, 121.6?
121.6, 126.1 for ATIS.
Oh, 126.1.
Perfect.
Peoria Tower information, Foxtrot 2154 Zulu, wind 170 at 4, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 23, dew point 8, altimeter 2, Visual approach is in use, runway 13 and 22, notice airmen, multiple cranes between 0.2 and 0.3 nautical miles east-northeast Peoria Airport, NEP AGL, advise on initial contact view of Foxtrot. Peoria Tower information, Foxtrot 2154 Zulu, wind 170 at 4, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 23, dew point 8, altimeter 2, Visual approach is in use, runway 13 and 22, notice airmen, multiple cranes between 0.2 and 0.3 nautical miles east-northeast Peoria Airport, NEP AGL, advise on initial contact view of Foxtrot. Peoria Tower information, Foxtrot 2154 Zulu, wind 170 at 4, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 23, dew point 8, altimeter 2, Visual approach is in use, runway 13 and 22, notice airmen, multiple cranes between 0.2 and 0.3 nautical miles east-northeast Peoria Airport, NEP AGL, advise on initial contact view of Foxtrot. Peoria Tower information, Foxtrot 2154 Zulu, wind 170 at 4, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 23, dew point 8, altimeter 2, Visual approach is in use, runway 13 and 22, notice airmen, multiple cranes between 0.2 and 0.3 nautical miles east-northeast Peoria Airport, NEP AGL, advise on initial contact view of.
Okay, so information Foxtrot 2154 Zulu, wind 170 at 4, visibility 10, clear skies, temperature 23 Celsius, dew point 8 Celsius, altimeter 2992. Correct runway, I think it was 22, she said. Okay. So we go back to...
You got clearance in your active, and you have ground in the standby.
Awesome. So we're in clearance right now. So we're going to go ahead and get our clearance. Where's buttons on the back of the throttle? Okay, or yoke. So that'll sound like Peoria clearance 3542 Foxtrot, student pilot with information Foxtrot. Looking to do VFR pattern work today.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, that's exactly right. You're getting it, man. I love it.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
Look, Dad, I'm flying.
I'd like to critique and do a little bit of my job here, but your radio calls are getting pretty good here.
Thank you.
Nothing to critique on that one. Go ahead, take it.
I gotta remember Peoria clearance delivery. Not. I think I said Peoria Tower when I.
That was when you were talking to Peoria Tower about to take off, and you said Peoria ground.
Yeah.
Peoria ground. I'm about to go in the sky. I keep talking to you, right?
Right.
Houston, we have a. It's like instead of saying Houston, we have a problem. You're like Orlando, we have a problem. I shouldn't have closed that. That was a huge mistake.
I know it's hot in here.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
We're just opening the door.
Peoria clearance delivery 3542 Foxtrot, student pilot with information Foxtrot, looking to do pattern work VFR today.
Back 3542 Foxtrot, Peoria clearance, maintain VFR in the pattern, squawk 0273.
VFR in the pattern 0273, 42 Foxtrot.
Oh, wow. That was clean.
Back 42 Foxtrot, read back correct, advisor ready, taxi.
Where is the squawk on this one? Oh, no. Go back. Squawk.
Here, clearance, hello, we should got 5187, information Foxtrot, back to VFR to Charlotte.
Nice.
And then mode.
Enter.
Blue Streak 5187,
We're in alt mode already.
Clear to Charlotte Airport as filed, maintain 5,000,
nice.
expect flight level 330.
Man, we're starting this out on a high note.
Departure
Love it.
They said advise when ready to taxi, so does that mean I stay on this channel? And
we'll swap over because it's the same guy on it. Listen. He's talking on clearance, but
we'll be able to
hear. We'll be able to.
5187, read back correct.
Same guy.
Okay, so let's check our. We don't need to change this one, but we need to make sure that it is pointing in the right direction, just because we need to. We should be pointing towards west. That's interesting. Okay. Wait.
Once it starts moving, it'll be fine. That's 2 degrees off.
Okay.
Sorry,
that's
good. 8 degrees off, but once it starts moving, it'll be fine.
This needs to be, does this need to be leveled?
This needs to be adjusted.
2992?
As far as level, that's where it's always at.
Okay. Cool. We got our squawk, ADSB is on, retested our radios, our text light is on.
I'm going to borrow this.
Go for it.
So, have you ever flown with one of these before? I can't remember.
No, this is first time.
Okay, so this instrument is called a G5, okay?
Okay.
Garmin G5. This is the combination of an altimeter, of a airspeed indicator, a ground speed indicator, your ball and slip, and your attitude indicator. There's a lot of information you got going on right here, and in reality, all you have to look at is these two and this.
Okay.
And of course the RPM, but it condenses it, okay? Now that being said, that doesn't mean that we're going to use our scan and just be like, oh, we're looking at this and just staring at nothing. Our scan looks like this. Here, here, back to here, over to here, back to here, over to here, back to here, and these things, okay? And that's only when we're outside most of the time, right? We come back inside, we take a look at that. But you can get a lot of information by looking at that. Also take a look. It says our glide speed is 65 in this plane.
Okay.
Interesting, but we'll take it. It says our climb out is 79. Interesting. We're going to stick with the speeds that we know. Because, I don't know, the book that I have is saying otherwise.
Yeah, your book was a little different, but we'll say what this
being 3 knots off, we're not looking for optimal performance. If we do get an emergency where we need to glide, we will go off of this, because I trust that more than my book.
Okay.
Because this book is not from the airplane. So that could be a difference with this airplane specifically or something like that. We'll take whatever it's telling us. So you'll find that those things will go up, and you'll find that speed. You'll see. Anyway, with that being said, any questions on the instruments of the airplane before we get started?
No.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. So we're going to do a run up once we get to the taxi area, but we got to taxi first. So in order to taxi, we got to contact Peoria Ground. We'll say Peoria Ground, 3542 Foxtrot, student pilot, requesting taxi to runway 22, departure via Alpha 4 if able.
Runway 22.
Runway 22, not 22.
Correct.
22.
Runway 22.
Okay. We got to say at Byerly Ocean. So it'll be Peoria Ground, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, at Byerly Aviation, requesting taxi to runway 22, Alpha 4 intersection departure if able.
Yeah, just have the student pilot in there. It'll be perfect.
Student pilot. Gotta let them know that I'm young in blood. Or young blood. All right. Peoria Ground, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, student pilot at Byerly Aviation, requesting taxi to runway 22, intersection departure Alpha 4 if able.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, Peoria Ground, runway 22 at Alpha 4, intersection departure, taxi via Alpha 4.
Taxi via Alpha 4, 42 Foxtrot. Easy peasy. Isn't that like literally right behind us?
Yes.
Alpha 4, yep. Okay.
We'll taxi here and to the left.
Okay. Yep, I guess we're clear to taxi. We got to do a brake test, so I'll take my feet off the brakes and then I'll slam on them. And then you'll do the same, and then we'll get started. Ready?
You've got the controls.
I have controls. Feet off. Start moving just a little bit. And just stop. A little bit more fluid.
I have the controls.
Your controls.
Don't forget that we do go power idle prior to... I forgot how short this throttle is. Holy cow. prior to doing our brake test. So we go power idle here.
And then you hit the brakes, okay.
Just like this. We're back up to 1,000 RPM. You have the controls.
My controls.
That's so short. Holy cow. Like that's a solid inch shorter than the other one.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I was feeling it. It's very, very short.
Okay. We'll have to be more precise, right? We have less to work with. You have the controls?
My controls.
You got them.
All right, we're taxiing. Let's just taxi. Are you gonna... Come on.
I need a little bit of power and just on the brake like this here. Help us turn. Now we're off the brake. Now start reverse steering. There we go. Nice. We put in the power to do the job that we need it to do. And then once the job is complete, then we're out. We're watching the wingtip with these airplanes here. We're clear to the left, clear to the right, clear straight ahead. We're taxiing via Alpha 4 to runway 22. Find that yellow brick road and take us there.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Amen.
Get us on that line.
Make the call for us.
Left, clear right, clear straight ahead.
Clear to taxi.
Clear to taxi.
Why did we choose runway 22?
That's the wind, even though it is variable. It is also the one that ATIS was saying to probably use.
Okay.
What's made my decision.
Did the windsock play a role in your decision making?
It did not, but I should have used it. You're correct. Alright, and I should be...
Stop right here.
Yeah.
What's the windsock telling you?
Windsock is saying that we should actually be taking runway 13 at the moment.
5 is off perimeter road.
We're not going to change. We'll see what it feels like. But, I mean, you made the decision.
Outside pure
We'll
ground,
stick with the
proceed to
decision.
the runway 13 approach.
The winds aren't crazy. They're not. It's not going to. Crosswind's not going to affect us or anything like that, right?
Right.
So, we'll see how it plays out.
Alright, let's do a run-up test.
I'm going to hold the brakes as well.
Pull on the brakes. Fuel is already set to both. Trim is set
You can see how this makes me mildly nervous, right?
Yeah, no, I'm also not comfortable with this.
The fact that the Flying Club wants us to do it this way. Now, if the Flying Club and they say they talk to Peoria, which is the airport, and they also talk to Byerly, which is basically, I'm assuming the one who complained about it.
Yeah.
And so if that's the case, I think that it's an interesting thing. I've never seen... Oh, sorry. Very good. Rudder. Good. But yeah, I've never seen the doing it this way.
Oh yeah, because we lose brakes and we're just...
Region 3002, pure
and then also I don't feel like, what if a jet's taxiing behind us and we're just up here doing a run-up
and we get blown a lot of air behind it. Now that I think that's a little bit, both of those situations are rare. But in terms of safety, right, there's a reason we do it near the ramp out of the way.
Yeah.
And that reason is we blow the air where it's not going to hit an aircraft.
Back out of 3.
And the other thing is that we, so like I'm used to doing it on the taxiway, like if we were over here, right, and we blew the air stinking away and we're like have all that grass there that we can run off into the grass, steer off, there's no way we're doing a 90-degree turn here. But if I'm on the taxiway and I'm like facing off a little bit, I can turn to go in the grass if I lose brakes.
Right.
But here, there's no way I'm making a 90-degree turn here in a tricycle gear airplane. Maybe, but I'm gonna cross that line. So why is there heat coming out?
Is a pitot heat on?
No. Huh.
Mags are good. Vacuum is... where is our vacuum? Do we have vacuum? It should be like right here, I thought.
It is, it's blocked off.
Okay, interesting. Amps, volts. Amps. Bolts, oil pressure, oil temp, idle check. A little low, at 500, 600 RPM, but
yeah, it's this one does idle a little low, but the main thing that we're looking at is that it's not going to quit on us, and it's not so low that we're like, whoa, you know.
right. Throttle friction is good. All right, we're ready for pre-takeoff. Flaps are up. Mixture's best power. Fuel pumps off. We've got a squawk code. Our heading bug is...
Which way are we taking off?
Runway 22, so we'll be facing to the right.
Okay.
I got lost. Doors, windows are all closed and locked. Here's the door closed and locked. Landing light is on. Strobes as required. Strobe light is on. We're going to go ahead and turn off our taxi. Or keep your taxi light on, right? Or do we turn that off?
Taxi light stays on, yep.
Okay. All right. So now we'll contact Peoria Tower on 124.0. So turn off, or turn off COM 1, turn off COM 2. And we are on 124.0. Perfect. And we will call and say Peoria Tower, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, holding short runway 22 at intersection Alpha 4, ready for departure.
Yep.
Probably got to add student pilot in there too. Okay. Peoria Tower, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, student pilot, holding short runway 22 at Alpha 4, ready for departure.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, Peoria Tower, make right traffic, runway 22 at Alpha 4, clear for takeoff.
Make right traffic, clear for takeoff, 542 Foxtrot. We're going to go ahead and start moving forward. We're cleared. Clear to the left, clear to the right. I hope we're cleared straight ahead.
Yeah, for this one, we'll just say runway's clear and final's clear.
Runway clear, final clear.
Final would be that way. We're looking to make sure no one's about to land, and the runway's clear, so we're clear to take the runway. We have the clearance, we're good.
Straighten ourselves up and throttle.
Engine instruments.
Instruments are good in the green.
And continuing.
Waiting for our... Ooh.
And rotate. We rotate at 55.
55. Yeah, it was going a little, skidding a little bit there.
We didn't rotate until 65. Maintain that 76. And the right rudder.
Isn't it 80?
I'm sorry?
Isn't this one 79?
Oh, it is in 70. Yep, you're right, it's 79.
A little bit of right rudder.
79.
Ooh. And we're watching for 1,400 feet. Oh, that air feels so good.
It is pretty fantastic once you actually get up.
All right, we've hit 1,400, making right traffic. Okay. And 1,700. Bring our nose down. Oh, I'm way off, aren't I? Oh, actually, no, I'm a little, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
It is a little, it feels everything's a little bit looser in this plane. I don't know why that is.
Sky 3542 Foxtrot, runway 22 cleared for the option.
Runway 22 clear for the option, 42 Foxtrot.
Watch your airspeed.
Yeah, we're also climbing, so I'm trying to bring us back down a little bit.
Don't let us slow down. Simply add the power back in. Put the power back in. Simply push down.
Okay.
If we're slow, oh, I feel that. We need trim.
Ah, okay. That was my bad. We're still, we gotta come back up.
Yep, so let's climb here. We always climb with full power. Power comes back out.
Woo.
There we are.
Perfect. Maintain our 4 fingers. And coming up on those 1,000 footers.
Nice.
In a second. 1 Mississippi and 2 Mississippi and 3 Mississippi and pull power out. 1,500. Bring your flaps down to 10.
Slowing down to what?
Slowing down to 75.
80.
80, my bad. Why did I say 75? Is that the next round?
Yes.
And we're waiting to get our...
We're being pushed by the wind, so let's come this way just a tad.
Okay. And we need to turn in. Maintaining
might
80.
be a little soon. Let's shallow out the turn here and just take this turn a little bit slower.
Okay.
75 is what we're starting to pitch to.
Keeping our 80.
Now start turning steeper.
Scary every single time.
You're going to have to keep this turn coming all the way around.
Okay.
Because we were a little close. So, nope, don't level off. Just keep it coming around.
I cut our thing a bit too much.
Keep it coming.
Keep churning.
Coming in for final here.
Coming in for final.
We're still pitching 75.
Yes. Pitching for 75 still.
Last notch of flaps is coming in.
Pitch for 65.
Nope, pitch for 70.
Oh, getting everything wrong. Pitching for 70. I can feel that wind.
We're going to drop here in a second because of these trees. There it is.
Ooh. Yeah, I felt that.
You always feel it on runway 22. Watch that sink rate. Do not pull up to match that sink rate. Keep our airspeed in there. I'll add a little power to help push us to the runway. Rudder to straighten us up.
Oh, I flared too soon.
5 controls.
Rear controls. Ooh. Ooh. I think we need to pick a different runway. There's a lot of crosswind for 3 knots.
Tower, helicopter 4400 Foxtrot at Roberts Pad with Gulf. Requesting IFR departure for Bloomington.
Helicopter 440 Sierra Foxtrot, Peoria Tower, hold position.
Hold position, Captain 00 Fox.
Yeah, we're almost on a direct, actually almost coming behind us now.
Helicopter 440 Sierra Foxtrot, departure from Roberts Pad will be at pilot zone risk, fly heading 040.
Pilot zone risk and 040, Captain 440.
What was the runway that we want to use?
3542 Foxtrot, enter, change to runway 13, enter right downwind for runway 13.
Right downwind for runway 13. We were just about to ask for that. Sky 42 Foxtrot. You have controls.
My controls?
You have them. 13, we're going to enter the right downwind, so we're going to continue climbing until we get to the 14. We're going to go down, and we're just going to enter into turn in there.
87, Peoria Tower, roger.
Makes sense?
Makes sense.
We just took off here. We're going to turn and just enter the downwind there.
A little bit more right rudder.
Watch that airspeed. A little fast.
Helicopter 0 Sierra Foxtrot, ident and say altitude.
ident, climbing through 1000 for 2800, 040 is fine.
Keep that turn coming in.
Blue Streak 5187, turn right direct Adders, Alpha X-ray Charlie, runway 13, cleared for
Keep
takeoff.
coming.
Right turn
My
direct,
controls.
Alpha X-ray Charlie, 13, clear for takeoff, Blue Streak 5187.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, traffic is a CRJ9, taking the runway now, report in sight.
We got the traffic in sight. Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot.
And Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, confirm entering right downwind for runway 13.
Right downwind for 13, just getting closer to the runway. Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, roger, thank you. Runway 13, cleared for the option, caution wake turbulence for the departing traffic.
Runway 13, clear for the option, and we'll watch out for that wake turbulence. Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot. Oh man, wow.
Helicopter 0,
now I know why you went so far down with the 1500. You really want to bring out the power further.
Captain 00 Foxtrot 4.
Man, that throttle's so short. You have controls?
My controls.
Don't turn inbound yet. Maintain the 80 knots. Turn now.
Gaining 80. Yeah, that first landing was kind of rough.
Only because of the crosswind. The flare was good.
Oh, the flare was good? I felt like I flared too early.
No, you flared really well.
I'll keep turning. I can't see the runway.
Yeah, that's the problem with high wings. Go ahead, pitch 75.
Contact Salem Departure, have a good one.
Over to Departure, have a good one, Blue Streak 5187.
Want to keep us turning in shallowly. Shallowly. It's not even a word. Just a bit more. 75. So pitch for 75. Going a little fast.
You pitch that by pitching up. There it is. Nice. Last notch flaps comes in.
We're not really on center line.
And we do that simply by turning. So bring us over. There we go.
I don't know why my instinct is use the rudders. That's not right. We are very low.
We are.
And not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Flare.
Right there. Nope, too much. Down. Nice. Nice. Nope, too much. There we go.
Almost had it.
We did a lot of this.
Yeah, porpoising.
We want to stabilize that, right? So we're doing this. We want to bring it like this and just hold it same place off the runway. Nice gradual pressure as we increase that pressure. I think you're making just a little bit too much jerky movements.
Yeah.
We want nice and smooth. We don't want too little movement, right? We don't want too little. It's that perfect sweet spot to hold it off the ground. When you're ready, you have controls?
My controls.
Ooh. Right rudder. 55 rotate. And rotate. I have controls.
Your controls.
There's an F-16 here.
Holy shit, that's an F-16. I know they had a guardsman base around here, but oh my god, that's so cool.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, left or right traffic approved.
We'll take left traffic. Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, roger. Make left traffic.
Left traffic. Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot.
I love F-16s. That's awesome.
You have controls?
My controls. A little bit less.
Yeah, they keep doing the training here. I keep hearing them because I deliver. I have a set route out here just north of the airport. And so I keep hearing them training as they're like flying, doing low passes over the airport and crap. It's crazy.
Nice.
Deafeningly loud.
Starting our turn.
Did you get a good picture?
No, I didn't get a picture. I don't have I'm not pulling out my phone for that, but I didn't see it.
Oh, I see. On this one here, I'll do the takeoff. You can get a picture if you want.
Okay.
Only if you want, though. If you want to take off, that's fine.
I think I'll take off. I got it in my head.
All right, sounds good.
1700. Bring the nose down.
Too much reducing in power.
Oh, too fast?
Oh yeah, we're at 1700. Or we're at 70 knots.
Oh, geez, yeah, sorry. 2,000 RPM, not 1,500. That was my bad.
Turn. That's why our airspeed's lingering.
That was 100% my bad. I don't know why I thought.
No, I don't think it was a conscience thing. I think it's just because the throttle's so short, so you're used to pulling it out. You have that muscle memory. I brought it out to, I was thinking 1,600 RPM when I brought it out to 1,000 RPM when I wanted to bring it down to 15. I'm not used to this throttle being so short. We are climbing, and I'll tell you right now, it's because we are nose high. There you go.
Sky 3542 Foxtrot, runway 13, clear for the option.
Runway 13, clear for the option. 42 Foxtrot. We're also being pushed by the wind. I feel like the wind's a lot more than 3 knots.
Maybe it is up here. We're getting pushed closer to the runway, and we're also flying towards the runway as well. So let's fix that by turning this way to counter the wind. I gotta keep it coming. There we go. We might be a little far here. Oh my gosh, I should have brought my sunglasses. But we keep being super close. Go ahead, make your, there it is. Nice. Nice. Now we're gonna turn, we're a good distance here. Like, back to neutral.
Back to, oh.
Wings level. Just hold this.
Going down for 80. Not yet. A little fast. And turn, yes.
Good, we had the same thought at the same time.
Pitched for 80. Oh, going a little fast again. Bring it up just a tiny bit.
And we know that when we start going faster like that, we're losing altitude at a rapid rate. Although right now we're looking a little high.
Go ahead and configure.
Yep. We are on base, so flaps go 25.
And power out. Turning on the final.
Pitch for 75, please. We're holding too much altitude because we're going slow, which means we're have the nose up.
Pitch for 75, coming in for final.
I have controls.
Your controls?
If we're going to descend this rapidly, I want to do it.
Okay.
You have controls?
My controls.
Pitch for the 70. Actually, we're going to have to pull up here just a tad. Let that power build our airspeed. There we are. Watch that sink rate as the power comes out here. There we go. Nice. Well done.
Thank you. So flaps come up. Wait for flaps to come up. Get back on center line while we wait for flaps. And give it some power. little bit more right rudder. Already at 55, rotate, rotate. I am not used to how much force it takes to rotate the plane off the ground. But I got it out.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Still maintaining left traffic. I don't know why my pattern works all off today, but
we were doing right traffic and then we swapped to left, so. We're having conflicting sight pictures.
Maintaining 80. I am again spending too much time looking at this and not enough time looking outside of the plane.
Okay.
1,400 feet. Feet. Going a little fast. Trading airspeed for altitude. 1,700. Pull out 2,000 RPM. Pitch down. For a turn coming in. Still a little high. Don't want to go too fast.
Simply pitch down for that. For the airspeed there, because if we're high and we're low on airspeed, we can simply pitch down, gain the airspeed, and lose the altitude, right?
Right. What's our cruise altitude, or sorry, cruise speed while in the pattern?
90.
90. Okay. So I still feel like I'm going kind of fast, but...
Well, it's because we're starting to lose altitude. There you go. See how it's stabilized?
Yes.
Sky 3542 Foxtrot, runway 13, clear for the option.
Runway 13, clear for the option, 42 Foxtrot.
So when I say, eyes outside, I don't mean, look off to the left, look at the, look off at the runway, then back here, and we're looking out here. Right now I've got about 4 fingers. I'd say we're fairly level. We are fairly level. Yeah, it's looking good for me. This is what we're looking at. We're looking at maintaining the gap there, and then we'll go ahead and fly the plane off of it. Now we're starting to get a little low on it. We're gaining a little bit of airspeed, I notice. We're still, now our nose is going low. So we're not pitching back enough. That's why we're getting low right there. There we go, now 80.
Now 80.
Catch the 80. We're gonna hold the nose still at the 4 fingers, even when we're losing power like that.
Okay.
And you keep going down to 13. I want it at 15, maybe even 16 with this weather right now.
Not yet. My bad. And now. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I keep pulling it out. I see it hit 15 and then I stop looking at it and I think I'm
always got to double check, right?
Right. I'm not double checking that.
Okay. Now we're starting to pitch into that 75. I wouldn't be adjusting our power. I just put the flaps in. Still need a little bit more power, I think. No, maybe just a smidge less.
Turning on the final.
Just make sure we hold that 75.
Holding that 75. You've got power, you've got the flaps.
Last notch of flaps just came in.
Pitching for 70. Pitching for 70. There it is. Paying attention to the center line, paying attention to airspeed, pitching for 65 now. 65. A little bit more power, yes please, thank you. Getting blown a little bit. And
power's coming out, so watch that as it comes out.
I am starting to feel it, I think. Ooh, other than doing that.
Maintain positive control of the airplane, even while on the ground here. Flaps are coming up.
Flaps are coming up. Trying to get back over in a center line. There we go. Flaps are up. Throttle's coming in. Rotate. A little bit more right rudder. I think part of my other... I'm having to fight you, I think, with the rudders. I'm not used to that. There's a lot of... I have to put a lot of foot strength into it. I think I just need to do more squats. Honestly.
That one is just our plane.
Okay. I feel like I'm almost...
I haven't been touching the rudders.
I know, but I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm almost standing on the rudder to get it to move sometimes. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's me. Take your feet off the rudder. I see what you mean. You got the rudders again.
I got the rudders.
Yeah, this one does require that because it has a, it's a pretty big rudder.
Again, I just got to do more squats.
It's not your, it's not going to be that super sensitive like toe push-in type deal, like
right.
How it is when we're driving or taxiing.
All right, 1400. Making our turn. If our engine were to quit right now, where would you go?
Where would I go? I'd probably go to maybe either this road over here.
Allegiant 3002, Peoria.
No, I'd go to the airport.
We are Allegiant 3002.
Allegiant 3002, turn right direct spinner, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Right direct spinner, runway 13.
That's what I would do. I'd go to the runway.
Allegiant 3002.
We were high enough to make that turn.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, traffic's in Airbus 320, taking the runway now, reporting sight.
Traffic in sight, 42 Foxtrot.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, runway 13, clear for the option, caution weak turbulence.
Clear for the option, 42 Foxtrot. Sorry, I heard them, but I was task saturated. It took me a moment to register.
Fair enough.
A little low, so I'm going to go just a bit more airspeed. Can't believe they got a whole F-16 down there. That is just amazing. I know how to fly one in DCS. It doesn't mean much to a real pilot, but I love them. I made a dumb little video where you could see my eyeballs in my VR headset.
Hold on 1 second. Have a good flight, Allegiant.
Thanks.
Like you could see my eyeballs in my VR headset as I was flying the F-16, and it looks a bit freaky. All right, and we're coming
Allegiant 3002, contact St. Louis departure, have a good one.
Contact departure, Allegiant 3002, good day.
Catch the 80.
I love Allegiant. It's what we always fly. I might go fly for them just because.
Do it. Get that license, man.
I might. I'm still a long way out on the hours. Got a solid 2 years to still think about it, maybe more.
I mean, couldn't you just do a flight school?
What do you mean?
Like, if you want to get those hours really quickly?
Yeah, I could. I'm not in too much of a rush, though.
Pitched for 80. I think we're a little low.
Okay.
Pitched for 80 still.
75 here.
75.
No, not power. Just pitch up. Keep that power in.
Give it a second notch of flaps. Again, I didn't turn fast enough and
because we're on base, right?
Right. I didn't pitch down enough. I pulled, again, I'm not used to this throttle either. I pulled power way too far out. And now we're on glide slope. Pitch for 75.
No, pitch for 70.
Pitch for 70.
Because we're on final.
Come on. There we go. Oh, throttle, yep. I really got to get used to the throttle application. Wow, we really dropped fast through that glide slope. Oh, man. Come on. Throttle out. Nope. Oh, come on.
Right rudder to center.
That was kind of rough. That was my fault. I didn't know when to put in the right rudder.
The right rudder was just to align us with the runway here.
Alright, flaps are up. Back over in center line a little bit. Birds crossing the runway. Rotate. Rotate. There we go. And I think I just realized I had my foot on the brake a little bit. That's my fault.
Yeah, heels are on the floor, toes are off the brakes.
I'm gonna play with the rudder just for a second. Okay. Interesting. I have had my heels on the rudders this whole time. So I'm wondering if that's been an issue. That was a big gust of wind. Ooh.
What do you think this could be from?
Wake turbulence, maybe?
Yeah. That's actually pretty mild for wake turbulence.
Turning. Thank you. And I think we are a little close, so I'm going to stop here. And actually, no, we're pretty good. Kind of a tight turn.
Yeah, that was a good level off until we got distracted there for a second. In the turn, it's hard to tell if you are, too much or, tell what your bank is or what your pitch is. But you want to kind of keep it around this 2.5.
3542 Foxtrot, runway 13, clear for the option.
Runway 13, clear for the option, 42 Foxtrot. And we are at our 1,000 footers, so come back down.
Hold that, nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Catch the 80. I guess nose down just a little bit. And we're a little off, so I'm going to come back a little bit to the left. Wait to catch. more left rudder. Alright, and pitch for 75. Bring in that second notch of flaps. I feel like we're kind of angled in a little too much. Turn. Still pitch for that 75. Weehaw. Yeah. Watch for the drop. Full notch of flaps. Pitch for 70.
Oh, this is really nice right now. Watch your airspeed.
Pitch in for 65. Come on. Ooh, a little rough. Got her down.
Yeah, we need more rudder here because we landed like this.
Yeah, we landed on a wheel. I felt that.
Landed on the side here. We need to bring the right rudder in to make us go straight and then land.
I'm afraid kicking it too much is going to throw it off balance and all those other issues, but
that's why you don't kick it. You just add gradual rudder to bring it over.
Okay. Full throttle in. And rotate. I hope Tower's proud of me. They're like, wow, that student pilot's amazing. He's landing everything. No go-arounds today? What? Little do they know the instructor's doing 90% of the work.
I don't think I've been doing too much, actually. I haven't been talking, which means that, you know, you're doing pretty much everything right.
Not good enough.
if I'm silent, it's a good thing.
If you're silent, that makes me worried that I've done something so bad you're trying to think of the best way to, insult me.
I'm not here to insult you, I'm here to teach you. You've been turning on your altitude, you've been leveling off well. There's a couple times where I have to push down and stuff like that, but that's just little things. And you're coming in, you're flaring at the right point, you're holding the flare these last couple times.
Turning.
The biggest thing I have is just that right rudder when we're coming in to center ourselves with the runway. So right when we get over the pavement, that's where we're going to put in that right rudder or left rudder, depending on what the wind's doing. Today, it looks like we need the right rudder, so we'll add some right rudder to center ourselves on it. I mean, I don't have much to say.
Skyx 3542 Foxtrot, runway 13, cleared, correction, cleared for the option.
Runway 13, cleared for the option, 42 Foxtrot.
Good correction.
Yeah, you must be dying right now with no sunglasses.
Oh, I just put it down, it's fine. But yes, I am mildly dying.
How are you feeling on time? I think we got this till 7:30. Are we good for another hour, or are you getting...
Do we have it till 7:30?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take advantage of it.
I am a little close to the runway, turn us back this way. What you doing with the HSI there?
Keeping track of landings.
We are at our 1,000 footers, so power comes back out. Yeah, see, I keep seeing that RPM go to 1,500, but I caught it this time.
Good.
Single notch of flaps. Caught the 80. I guess just a little bit. Nose down. Come on. There you go. And turn. Still pitch for 80. A little bit more left rudder. Still pitch for 80. Oh man, the sun is right in my eyes. Painful. Second onto flaps. Pitch for 75. Turning in.
Go around.
Go around. Peoria Tower, 3542 Foxtrot going around.
Roger.
Positive, flaps up.
Why'd you go around on that one?
I'm not sure. Were we too close to the runway?
Too high.
Too high.
We're way too high. That was, I don't know if I could have recovered that one. Maybe if I pulled power and slipped it, perhaps. But we're not here to, you know, do acrobatic dives.
And so we were too high because I put too much power in, I think. I put it back up to, I think, 1600 RPM.
No, I don't think so. I think that we were too high because we turned inbound too soon.
Ah, okay.
The reason I made that call is because when we were descending, I could barely see the pavement over the nose, basically, and I felt like I was looking down at it. Of course that's sarcastic, but you know, or an exaggeration, I should say. But yeah, we were too close, we were too high. We go around on that one.
Okay.
So we just focus on the pattern, reset, regroup, hit it again.
I'm just glad I did a go around somewhat correctly.
Oh, crap. Man, I forgot how strong the wind was up here.
Big distractions.
When are you going to turn your base?
Probably now, honestly.
All right.
We're already at altitude and
Thinking hot as heck. So we'll open the window while we're up here for a second. Just keep us around 90.
dive. What did you? Oh, you just the throttle.
I brought us down 1,000. We were at 22. We're still kind of at 22.
Yeah, throttle's a little, it's slow to respond in both ways.
Yep.
You'd think when you would add power it'd be pretty fast and it'd be okay for it to, you know, let the fuel mixture come out, but...
Oh my goodness.
You okay there?
Well, I opened the window and it caught it and I wasn't expecting it to be that strong, so it like flew out of my hand. And then I went to grab...
Running 13, clear for the option.
13, clear for the option, 42 Foxtrot.
Went to grab the window and my arm went backwards to the wind. I have the controls.
The controls?
Go ahead and try it.
Oh. The window?
Yeah. Just make sure you don't have like a...
Break my arm. Oh man, that's so wild.
Isn't it? Alright, you can close it.
Oh god.
Yeah, make sure you close it all the way.
Yep. There we go.
You have controls?
My controls.
Alright.
We were a little low. Bring us back up. All right. 1,000 footers. Yeehaw. 1,500. There's our 80. burn.
There you go.
A bit more left rudder. And pitch for 75. Second notch of flaps. 75. Turning in. Thank you for the power. I gotta pay more attention to my throttle application.
I think you're just you bring it down to 15, and then I think you reach down and you adjust it at some point, which is a fair, make the corrections you need, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're not putting it back in after the correction's made.
Last notch of flaps.
Slow us down to 70. Not with power though. There you go. Just hold that. Keep holding that. 70. Catch the 70. Bring us down. See how yeah. Down.
Yeah.
There you go. Back. Nice. Just like that. Keep it coming. Now a little bit of right rudder. There you go. See how we're straight now?
Yep.
Nice.
And then
Power's coming out. Nice. Oh, hold on, right rudder. There we go. Nice. Keep us straight here. I have controls.
Your controls?
And so when we're coming in here with the landing, right, we keep drifting this way.
Yeah.
Because we have this crosswind. So we just learned about how to shift us over with the rudder, right, to keep us straight. We also need to add a little bit of aileron here to counter that, just a tad, so we stop drifting.
Okay.
Not a lot, none of this, okay, but just a tad, right?
Why are volts flashing?
Because we're low RPM.
Okay.
All right, you have controls.
My controls.
You got them.
Flaps are up. Flaps are up.
So, keep that in mind.
3542 Foxtrot, is this a full stop?
Negative, this is touch and go. We were just talking while we were rolling out Sky 45 Foxtrot.
Okay.
We needed a teaching moment.
All good, just checking.
Good job waiting on the birds there.
Yeah, I saw the birds and I don't want to repeat. Is this one of the runways where if you click your comms 10 times, it'll light up the runway lights?
I don't think so.
Aw.
That would be like Mount Holly where there's no tower. Here we would just tell tower to do it. Because this is a 24-hour tower.
Okay. Aren't they in St. Louis now or something, or are there still people in that tower?
No, there's still people in the tower. Only the approach is not here.
Okay.
Well, actually, they might be here, actually, and it's just called that. I don't know. Regardless, the ground and the tower are there at the very least, and I think St. Louis approach is here. Because we're a different frequency than the other St. Louis approaches.
Alright, we're halfway up the mast.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, runway 13, clear for the option.
13, clear for the option, 42 Foxtrot. Yeah, I was actually really thinking about trying to get flight hours just so I could have a fallback career as a pilot.
Not a bad idea.
I love every second of this. I know I'm still new, but like, I don't know. It's just,
well, be encouraged that I have yet to get bored of it. So, not really something you might get bored of. We are close. I'll give you a little hint. Make sure we hold back.
Oh yeah, I didn't keep her altitude.
Yep.
And 80. That means we're probably going to come in a little low. And I got to turn back more. Not in yet, but more. And
no.
I'm having trouble keeping that 80. There we go.
Because your power's a little low.
Oh man, it keeps going low. I swear I'm not adjusting it. I think I just am putting it low, forgetting about it, and then not checking it when I come back. Going kind of fast.
If I remember, I'll tell you to check the power.
Second notch of flaps. Down to 75. Oop. Go. Turn. A little bit more left rudder. Final flaps.
Go ahead and get over to centerline. And make sure we're pitching for 70 here.
Pitching for 70. Catch the 70.
Nice.
A little fast. There we go. Hold it. Hold it. Pitch for 70. Pitch for 70. Tell me when to let go of throttle.
I got throttle.
You got throttle.
Nice, we're centered. We're on center line. Power's out.
Ooh. Bounced. That was my bad. I don't think I flared hard enough. Not enough pressure.
Yeah, at the end we were starting to descend there.
Yeah, I felt the descend and I tried to catch it, but I don't think I gave it enough.
I would agree. Yeah, I would agree there. That's a good assessment.
Very frustrating knowing that I'm doing things wrong and then can't do much about it.
Only thing you can do is next time attempt to fix it.
Woo! And I keep putting my heels back naturally on. I need to keep my heels off. We're not coming to a stop.
I have controls.
Your controls?
Go and look at my feet.
Yeah, you're on the ground and
my toes are on there.
Yeah.
So I would just bring your feet, like your heels back a little bit more. There you go. Just like that. You have controls.
My controls. Interesting.
That way you can simply move your foot forward and you really use your like the top, like if I'm here, my leg is like outstretched a lot more and I'm pushing with my heel, which I'm less precise by pushing with like my bottom, my heel.
Oh yeah, that's much more precise trying to do with my toes.
Yeah. So I can precisely put in the amount of control, and I also have my heel on the foot or on the floor, so that way I can, adjust my little thing. When I'm taxiing, I never have my feet up like this, even when I'm taxiing. I'm here, and if I need to use the brake, one of my feet comes up to the brake, or whichever one I need.
Interesting.
And if I need to brake both, my feet will just move up. So when I come in with, what I'm doing on the power is when we were coming in and starting our flare, I start just slowly bringing the power out, very slowly bringing the power out.
Okay. You're not just dumping it.
No. I just slowly, because if I dump it, we're going to sink real fast. So I slowly bring it out, allowing me to adjust with my back pressure, right?
Right.
And once it's fully out, then I'm just flying the airplane. So I want you to do the power today.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice.
I know I'm reminding myself, keep it at 1700 and then catch the 80.
Good.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, runway 13, cleared for the option.
Runway 13, cleared for the option, 42 Foxtrot.
Watch the power. The power is the reason we accelerated, and then we were pitching down, which also caused us to lose altitude and gain more airspeed. So it's a double problem there. I like the spacing on this one. Good, keep that back pressure in. There you go. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I want to see. Now we go down. Nice. Catch that 80. Down. Nice.
And I am traveling away from the runway. Let me turn a little bit in. Keep the 80. And turning in now.
Okay. Remember, you have the power.
I have the power.
On this landing.
Power of Grayskull. The power of the One Ring. The power of something else extremely nerdy. Pitch for 80, come on, there we go. And second notch of flaps. Pitch
More
for
of a fan of, the power of the force.
Power of the force, I was going to say that one too, but...
We want you to come in and fly, you will. Do. Or do not.
I just watched all of season 2 of Andor, it's pretty nice. Ooh, we lost the
I saw the first season and it was pretty good. I haven't seen the second. We got rid of Disney Plus. Power. Nice. Watch, you're going to need to take out the power in a second. Not yet. Okay, sorry, you already put it in flaps. It's my bad.
Yeah, you're good.
Good.
Rather have someone paying attention.
70. I like this. Power. More. Hold that 70, so we're going to pitch up here. There it is. Now we'll bring it back down. See how that adjusted our sight picture?
Right.
Just by doing that. Just by doing that. Nice. You still have the power? So now we're going to slowly start bringing it out. Nice. Now we're flaring. You've got the flare. A little bit down. Nice. Hold it right there. Nice. Nice. See, we're straight there. We'll bring us back to center line with the rudders. We were straight there. We had a firm landing, but I call that a firm landing. That wasn't a hard landing. There's a difference, right?
Right.
That was a controlled landing. We didn't drop. We came in nice and we let it come down. So I like that. That was very good. Personal opinion, that was the best landing today. We're not necessarily looking for smooth. We're looking for controlled landings. And that was pure skill. That was strict fundamentals, and you made good corrections on that. So it's not the skill like, oh, I'm so skillful and the best. That's no. What that is that's skill starting to peek through, right?
Right.
That's making good corrections at the right times, which you did. You didn't flare too hard. You held the flare. You held it just nice, keeping that back pressure in. You held us off the ground at just the right spot, and we came down, and you kept that back pressure coming in, so we had a smooth descent down to the ground. We didn't drop at any point. You brought the power out. You handled the drop well. I like that. That was a really good one. The pattern included.
Thank you. Oh man. Now for the relaxation part.
What relaxation part?
Exactly.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, runway 13, clear for the option.
Runway 13, clear for the option, 42 Foxtrot. Losing a bit of altitude because I have too little power. And we're a little close. A little bit more power.
So if we're close, adjust for it. Based on how close we are, I would adjust, not extremely, but, you know, more than we are doing right now. Watch your RPM setting.
Thank you. And turn. Trying to find a landmark beneath us to be able to turn, but I haven't found a good one yet. Or maybe just not remembering it.
For what?
For this base.
Don't.
Oh, don't? Okay.
Use the runway and that square method.
Gotcha.
Because if you find a landmark and you start doing it off of the landmark, you will be inconsistent at every other airport.
Gotcha.
And, you know, unlike, you know, parking in your garage at home and using a landmark for where to stop so that way the garage door will close and you don't have, you know, make sure you're in far enough. This is different. We're landing in a bunch of different airports. So, we're not doing it right now, but if you have that, it will hurt you down the line.
Gotcha.
And that is coming from pure experience, by the way, because that's what I did, and it was I had to relearn how to do landings, basically, or patterns at other airports. So, use the runway. That's why we use the square method. We are fast, probably because we have so much power in. Yep. Pull back. Let us bleed some of the airspeed off. We're not flaring here. We're letting us come down. There it is. Hand on the power. Power starts coming out. Watch that drop. Nice with the rudder. Good. Flare it. Whoa.
Ooh, that was a big drop.
There we go.
I think I pulled power out too fast. Again, throttle's so short, it goes from 1500 to idle, like, almost instantly.
I disagree, actually. The power came out, you're right, and we did have a good drop, but you recovered from that. And then 3 or 4 seconds later, you actually either you stopped pulling back more and more, or you actually pushed forward, or reduced your pullback, basically.
Oh, I think I froze again.
I wouldn't say froze. I would say you just stopped putting in inputs, or you just released pressure, which is what will get you there. So, and I honestly think it would have been the right call if it was on purpose, but it wasn't on purpose. Because the reason I know it wasn't on purpose is because when we dropped, there wasn't a good recovery.
Yeah.
So like when I'm coming in and I noticed we didn't flare too high, but we started climbing a little bit, and so I would have reduced my pressure and let us sink back down and then recovered. But on that one, I did have to come in and stop our descent. So I would say it was the right move done wrong, because it wasn't. I don't think was it intentional?
I'm honestly not sure what is intentional or not.
The drop didn't feel intentional.
I do a lot of things by instinct, but my instincts are not right at the moment, so I don't know what that was.
I think that I noticed that we were too high. I think the drop was right. The problem was the recovery from the drop wasn't soon enough. It didn't feel like you had control over it. Does that make sense?
No, that sounds about right.
It didn't feel like you had positive aircraft control. It's possible it was just, it was the right move, just done wrong, and it was just done wrong based on inexperience. Which is fair, right?
Right.
That's completely fair. And understandable.
I can't wait to start doing some cross country. Excited. I want to go to I've been trying to find that runway restaurant you were telling me about, but I haven't been able to find it yet.
In Schaumburg Airport.
Oh, Chicago.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, runway 13, cleared for the option.
Runway 13, cleared for the option. 3452 Foxtrot. 3542 Foxtrot. I said that wrong. So if I say my call sign wrong, do I need to repeat? Or do they know who they're talking to?
The question is, do they know who they're talking to? Yes. But, yes, you should repeat it.
Okay.
Because we need to get it correct.
3542 Foxtrot. And we're going to turn now. I see all them little cows. They go moo. Second notch of flaps, picture 75. 75. How many landings is that?
10.
Dang. How many landings have I done?
I would say 10.
Final notch of flaps. Pitch for 70. Pitch for 70. Yep. A little bit less throttle.
Nice. We had the same idea at the same time. I love it.
What I like to see.
Remember, now start putting it back in so we stop that sink rate, right?
Right.
Nice. Too much. Too much. There you go. No, yeah, it's good. Nice.
Hands on throttle. And then...
We make the correction and then we... Right rudder. There it is. Nice. Maintain that control. We're still landing off of the center line. We still need to use the aileron to get us over, right?
Yep. Flaps are up. Rotate. You think you can take controls for a second?
I've got controls.
My foot is falling asleep. Oh. I've had it pressed against the right rudder this whole time. Okay. Ah, jeez.
Take a minute if you need to.
Oh, I do. I gotta get the blood back into my toes. Let it do its tingly thing, and then I'll be good. Oh man. Do you do that, or am I just holding too much pressure on the rudder?
I can't say that I've had my foot go numb. I've had it start shaking before.
I had that the first time, but this time it just...
There was one time I was so nervous, and it required a lot of rudder, because I was doing it was like a test, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I went up with a different instructor, and they're seeing if I'm ready for the check ride, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting a second set of eyes on me. And this guy was like a bald guy. He was like I describe him like a military man. You know, he's like one of those guys, you know.
Right.
And he basically was, I don't know, I was kind of scared of him. And so what I did, I was like sitting there about to taxi and take off, and my foot's doing this. just uncontrollably while I'm trying to, I was like, I don't know if I was like shaking or because I was like putting pressure on the rudder or whatever.
Absolute panic.
I was jumpy, man. And he looks at me and he's like, "Your leg okay, man?" I'm like, yeah. And my legs.
Runway 13, clear for the option.
My legs are like just jumping up and down. You got it.
My controls?
No, the call.
Oh. Runway 13, cleared for the option. 42 Foxtrot.
Whenever you're ready, I'll take. You can take the controls whenever you're ready, but I still got them.
I am ready.
All right, you have the controls.
My controls.
You got them. But yeah, so a little funny story. I went up and I wouldn't say it performed. It was extremely bumpy that day, like head hit your ceiling bumpy.
Oof.
And doing certain maneuvers. So like I don't know, I did well for the conditions, but I ended up passing.
Nice.
But I mean, it was not a fun flight.
It was a little bit of pity in the past.
I don't know if it was pity. I was definitely nervous. I don't know. I wasn't like terribly nervous, but I was like, you know, I would say I was scared of the guy. Just to be real. The funny thing is, he follows me on Instagram.
I don't have an Instagram, so I'm like the only person I know that does not have an Instagram.
Actually, no, it's actually Facebook. Actually, is what he follows me on, because he responded to my reel of becoming I made a reel about becoming a flight instructor.
Nice.
And that was a while ago now, but he responded. I was like, oh, you still exist. Nice. I really liked the guy after I had that flight with him.
You still exist. Hey, congrats, you're not dead.
Well, like, you still exist in my life, you know.
Okay.
You know, he popped up back. You know, some people, they just disappear from, you know, your life, and all you got is the memory of them.
Yeah,
so it's like, oh, you're still here. You're hanging around.
Pitch for 75. He's building something down there. Okay. 75. And final notch of flaps. Pitch for 65. Bring us down. And I did not do enough left aileron, but I think I got us on the ground.
Yeah.
That felt like the most myself I've done a landing so far.
It's because I literally didn't do anything on that one.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Well, that makes you feel good.
I haven't done anything on like half these. There have been maybe 2 that I've put in rudder for, probably 3 that I've like grabbed this and moved it, the yoke, but most of them I haven't really, my hand's just chilling here, just in case. So, yeah. Most have been all you by yourself.
Look at that sweet, sweet F-16.
Oh, it's pretty great. Wait till you see one of the F-22s when they bring them out here.
Oh, they bring the F-22s? No way.
Well, that one, it's not based here, so it's here. It's probably on like a training mission or something, like a cross country, and then they fly it back to wherever it's at.
They have a Peoria Guard.
They do, and that's the 172s, or sorry, the C-130s.
Oh, the Hercules, yeah.
They don't use the F.
I see them flying at like 3,000 feet in formation sometimes, and it's just so lovely.
Yeah. I just thought of this. I have controls.
Your controls?
Remember when we do the altimeter check?
Yes.
When we're on the ground? And I tell you that it's 170 or 75 away, and then it's 75 between the two?
Yes.
This is the instance of between the two.
Okay.
See how we have different... These are off slightly. I'll show you what I mean. I'll bring one down to 700.
They're up at like 20. No, they're
yeah.
pretty matched.
They're off by, I forget how much it was, because on the, or maybe one's just delayed. I think this one's
I think
just
it's delayed, yeah, because they're matching right now.
They are matching right now.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, runway 13, clear for the option.
Runway 13, clear for the option. 42 Foxtrot.
But yeah, you have controls.
My controls. We should probably make this our final one because we've got 20 minutes left. I think we got to taxi back and get the plane undone.
All right.
So do I say this will be a full stop?
Full stop terminate.
Full stop terminate?
Yep.
Pure Terror, 3542 Foxtrot, this will be a full stop terminate.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, roger.
It's so nice that we have like female controllers here. It's such a rare thing. And they're always so nice, and they're always just absolutely great. Some of the air traffic controllers are just jerks, but I've not met a female controller who is not nice. And you know, they're always like this one here. She is, if she sees this video, good on you. I mean, you really make my day. Okay, just your responses, it's fantastic. Like you are what air traffic controllers should be, and you're good at your job too. So keep it up.
I think the good at the job is the most important part.
Yeah.
Clear, concise, and helps me when I need it. Although I haven't needed help yet, but maybe one day.
Exactly.
And we're gonna go ahead and turn. Yeehaw!
All right, so we're finishing on this one, you said?
Yes, full stop.
All right, let's do it.
Unless we have to do a go around, which let's hope not.
We'll find out.
Getting a little sleepy there.
Oh, I've been sleepy all day. This is my day off, so I haven't been doing anything. When you're used to, you know, walking 15,000 steps a day and lifting 100-pound boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you go to a day and you do absolutely nothing. It's kind of a scam. Good job pulling that power out. Bring those flaps in. We're at 80 knots. Power goes idle.
Power goes idle. And we're dropping into the glide slope, bring it back.
Pitch for that 70. Bring that power out.
Power out a little bit. Pitch for 70.
We have that runway made.
And pitch for 65. I did a little bit too much rudder. Not enough. Oh, that was a hard one. Very far to the side.
Get positive control.
Positive
Sky
control.
42 Foxtrot, continue down the runway, turn left at Mike, contact ground, 0.85.
Turn left at Mike, contact ground, 0.85. Thank you. 42 Foxtrot. See ya.
Have a good night.
Where is Mike?
Way down there.
I see Echo. Oh, it's past Echo 3, okay.
Yep. We're just going to maintain that, the speed right here, and that center line.
Yeah, that last one was a little rough. I think I kicked the rudder a bit too far, and that caused it to do a giant whee!
We actually landed cross-loaded this way.
Okay.
So I think that if you did kick the rudder that way, you then either took it out or you put the other in to try and correct for it, and it corrected way too much.
No, I kicked it, and then I said, "Oh, this is too much," and I let go of it, and I think that's what it like did a sideways bounce.
Make sure we
almost.
stay on center line here.
Yep, my bad.
But yeah, and then the other thing was when we came in, we ended up coming in too slow, and the reason we came in too slow is because we started pitching back prior because we didn't go for that 70. Oh yeah, we didn't go for that 70. This is also one of those, is that C3? Is that what this is called?
C-130?
No, that's not a C-130. That's the big one. Oh, C-10, I think. Maybe the C-10 is the jet one. Whichever one's the prop one. That's it. That's the big cargo one. Actually, that's the second biggest cargo one. Maybe it's C2. Whatever the Galaxy one is. I don't think that's a Galaxy one, but it's
Galaxies are so cool.
It's the better stinking C-130.
I wish I could have my own call sign and have it be Universe. That's my one wish in life.
You can actually apply to, if you own an airplane, you can apply to have a call sign.
Oh my god, I want to own an airplane now.
Like ATP, their call sign was career track. Because they're the fastest career track to the airlines.
Alright, so now we need ground on 125.8.
Nope, not yet. Not yet. Clean this up.
Oh, our
checklist,
after landing. Flaps come up, strobes come off, landing light comes off, taxi light as required, taxi is on, pitot heat is off, mixture as required, lean it out just a little bit, trim, takeoff, push you back down, there you go, Mr. Takeoff, and we're good to go.
Okay, now we can start thinking about ground.
121.85, 121.85. We already said thank you tower and said goodbye to tower. We're on ground. Take a look at my plates. We are at currently, oh man, where's my clear? Clear. We are currently at Mike. So we're gonna say Peoria ground, Cessna Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot student pilot. Just off runway 13, Mike, ready to taxi to Byerly General Aviation Parking. I said a lot of words in that. How can we condense that? Peoria ground, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, off at runway 13, Mike, ready for taxi to General Aviation Parking.
It's a little too complex, I think.
Still, yeah. How would you say it?
Peoria ground, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, just off of Mike, runway 13, looking to taxi to Byerly today.
Okay. Oh. Peoria ground, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, just off of Mike, runway 13, ready to taxi to Byerly Aviation today. I'm still going to screw it up. Peoria ground, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, just off runway 13 at Mike, ready to taxi to General Aviation Parking at Byerly Aviation.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, Peoria ground, taxi to parking via Delta.
Taxi to parking via Delta, 342 Foxtrot. Okay. My controls, on the brakes, off the brakes.
We're approaching this
Delta. Clear to the left, clear to the right, clear straight ahead.
Clear to taxi.
Clear to taxi. A little fast. That's my bad. Follow the yellow brick road. Downhill. Downhill slalom. Clear to the left, clear to the right, clear straight ahead. Let's just park at a gate, just for fun.
That would be interesting. They'd probably be like, what's going on there?
Could we request to park at a gate? Would they?
I mean, maybe.
That'd be actually really interesting if we could like pick up passengers at a gate or something. It's not going on my bucket list. Request taxi to gate 13.
Peoria Ground, Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot. I have a question. Stupid question, but a question when you get a chance.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, go ahead.
So my student just asked me, can we park at one of the gates? And I have no idea, but is that something that a 172 can even, is that anywhere near possible? Like not for today, but like just in general.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, I do not believe that is possible.
Okay, sounds good. We were just wondering that, and that no one else was here, so we just figured we'd ask. There's your answer.
There's my answer. Good to know. Looks like we
42 Foxtrot. Yeah, the airlines, I do believe, own, technically speaking, like certain gate areas, and so it's only for their aircraft.
So it's like they rent the gate basically from the airport, and they have the right to it basically.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, I do believe it's something like that, but airport ops would be able to give you the precise answer.
Interesting. I don't know if I'm that curious, but you know, if we ever get curious, we'll ask them.
Roger that, no problem.
Oh, we didn't move the.
Yes, I did. We're parked to the right of.
Oh, my bad. I was like, we didn't move the cone in the back. I was like, oh, that's ripping the chat. All right, we're gonna watch the wing tip. We're gonna take it nice and slow.
Oh man, that's bright.
Left more.
Left more?
Right there. Stop. Over. Slow.
Slow it on in. Yeehaw.
Nice.
Perfect. Okay. Open the window because it's hot. PLT verify silent. Avionics off. Avionics off.